We're into fall, and it may just be time to refresh your financial plan. Robyn Thompson is the president of Castlemark Wealth Management and joins us with some great tips, as you always do. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
This is, we talk about fall refresh with wardrobe and all other, kinds of stuff. When we talk about finances, a lot of people are just, Canadians kind of sweep it under the carpet. Why is that?
Well, I think it's, when you think about finances, it's one of those other things that you have to manage or other those things that you have to do. It's kind of like at New Year's, you kind of have a fresh start, and at your birthday, you have a fresh start, and you start to think about what's important and what needs to get done. And sometimes after the summer season, especially now after COVID summer sort of, and vacations are over and school's open and kids are back to school, it's time to take a look at your finances and really get that fresh start so you can put yourself in the right direction going forward.
Okay, when your financial picture is an absolute mess, asking for a friend, where do you start?
Well, there's a few places to start. The first place I would take a look at is try to clear some of the clutter. So look at reorganizing some of that digital financial mess that you may have. So all of us have our tablets or our phones, and you probably have 100 apps on there. So we have banking apps, we have digital apps that for our investment statements, or we have budget tracking apps, and we have so many different things going on that sometimes we need to clear some of the space to be able to have a clear line of sight or perspective towards our finances. So the first thing, go through your phone, eliminate any of those apps that you don't need to have. Put them into a file system so you're only using the ones that you absolutely need to have. So you clear away some of that clutter and you're only looking at how to create that solid financial steps within a sound, clear board. I mean, those days, Bob, of taking your passbook into the bank and giving it to the teller and having them give you back the book and you put it into your plastic sleeve are long gone. So time to control it in a digital world.
Yeah, and in the digital space, it's also easy to accumulate accounts that may no longer really be of use, and that's something to revisit, isn't it?
Exactly. So it's really about some of that declutter. And when you're looking at your phone or you're looking at your laptop or you're looking at your mobile devices, make sure you're just doing that fresh start so you can start focusing on the things that matter. And these are going to be things like assessing your financial situation. So clear the clutter and now look at where am I? Where are my savings? Where's my debt? What does my investing look like? What does my spending look like? And is this in line with what it is that I'm trying to accomplish in my world? So when you're looking at savings, I generally recommend saving at least 10%. I like to see 20%, but 10% of your monthly income. So if you're bringing in $5,000 a month, look to aim around $500 into your investment account. Again, I'd like to see closer to $1,000, but if you're doing $500 and you invest that, Bob, and you do it every month for the next 30 years at a 7% annualized rate of return, that's going to grow to over $600,000 during that period of time. So if you double that and do that 1,000, which is the 20%, putting money towards savings, that could be worth more than $1.2 million over that period of time. So look at doing the small steps first. Understand what can I save on a monthly basis? How is that going to look in 10, 15 years? Because it's that small win on the small win on the small win. And, finances take that little step before they're large, before they become large or goal hitting moments.
Yeah, and the digital space, I think, is a motivator too, because it's easier at a glance to see your progress in that area, and and to keep you going.
Yeah, but it's also a great place, Bob, to be able to check yourself. So look at your debt, look at your income, and understand, am I paying more money in debt and on credit card bills than I am on saving? Or is my spending on a little bit off the rails here over the summer or during the different COVID months, and rein it back in? You can see it now on a regular basis. All you have to do is log into your accounts and you see what you're spending, where your credit card balances are, what your investments are doing. Look at those investments, look at the credit card statements. This is a great time. Pull all the information in. I know it's a bit painful when you start it, but you will feel so much better when you have a clear understanding of where you're spending your money, and then allocate money towards those things you want to do, Bob. The whole reason of saving and investing and controlling your debt is to retire or send your kids to school or take that vacation to Hawaii or contribute. So it's about finding the money to create those lifetime goals that you really want to be able to achieve.
Yeah, money is the big stressor, so taking that away is huge. Peace of mind. And
it's the number one stress for Canadians, Bob. It's the number one cause of stress for Canadians is money. So it's time to get that under control as much as you can.
Get a plan and stick to it. And there's more great advice towards that end at Castlemark Wealth Management. We'll link up all your socials and website at chch.com. Good to see you, Robyn Thompson.
So great to see you.